Have you ever to another? Have you ever been to another country? Yes, I have. I have lived in Thailand for many years, and I also visited the band about 6 years ago with my husband. I think visiting or living in another country is a good way to understand different cultures. Could you like to visit more foreign countries? Yes, definitely. I would like to visit more countries in the future, especially the band again. I want to take my children this. I want to take my children there because I think they just enjoy the traditional houses, and nature, and peaceful atmosphere. What foreign country would you like to visit? I would like to visit the band again. I went to Sierra Cavallo before, and I was really impressed by the beautiful old village, clear canals with fish, flowers, and traditional houses. It was peaceful and memorable. Do you prefer traveling in your own country or abroad? I like both. Traveling in my own country is easier and cheaper, but traveling abroad is more exciting because I can experience different culture, foods, and lifestyle. If I have enough time and money, I would like to travel abroad more. Have you ever lived abroad? Yes, I have. I'm Vietnamese, but I have lived in Thailand for many years. At first, it was not easy because of the language and cultural differences, but over time, I gradually adapted to life here. Do you like living in another country? Yes, I do. Living in another country gives me a chance to experience a different culture and lifestyle. However, sometimes I still miss my home country, especially my family, food, and familiar places in Vietnam. What is the most difficult thing about living abroad? For me, the most difficult thing is the language barrier. When I first lived in Thailand, I sometimes found it hard to uh, communicate in daily life. Another challenge is being far away from my family in Vietnam. What do you like most about living abroad? What I like most is that living abroad has me become more independent and open-minded. I can learn about a new culture, meet new friends, meet different people, and improve my ability to adapt to a new environment. Could you like to live in another country in the future? Maybe, but it depends on my family situation. At the moment, I live in Thailand and my children are still young, so so uh, stability, spa- stability is important. So stability is important. Maybe but it depends on my family situation. At the moment, I live in Thailand and my children are still young, so stability is important. In the future, if there is the good opportunities for study or work, I may consider it. Do you enjoy learning about other cultures? Yes, I do. I think learning about other cultures is very interesting. It helps me understand how people live, think, eat, and communicate in different countries. It also makes me more open minded. What, what cultural difference surprised you? One difference that surprised me was the language and communication style. Thai people are extremely polished and calm when they speak. Compared with Vietnam, daily life in some places in Thailand can feel quieter and more relaxed. It is easy to adapt to a new culture. Not always. It takes time to adapt to a new culture because people need to learn the language, lifestyle, rules, and social habits. However, if people are patient and open-minded, they can adapt more easily. Do you think food is an important part of culture? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yes, definitely. Food is one of the easiest way to understand a culture. When people try local food, they can learn about local ingredients, eating habits, and traditions. For example, Thai food is often spicy, colorful, and full of flavors. Is language important when living abroad? Yes, language is very important when living abroad. If people can speak their local language, daily lives become much easier. They can communicate with local people, ask for help, and understand important information. Is it difficult to learn a foreign language? Yes, I can be. Yes, it can be difficult, especially for adults. Learning a foreign language takes time, practice, and patience. For example, pronunciation and speaking naturally can be challenging, uh, but regular practice can help a lot. What foreign languages can you speak? I can speak Vietnamese as my first language. I also speak Thai in daily life because I haven't lived in Thailand for many years. At the moment, I'm studying English, especially for IELTS. Do you think children learn foreign language faster than adults? Yes, I think so. Children usually learn languages faster because they are not afraid of make mistake. Because they are not afraid of making mistakes, and they can copy styles more naturally. Adults may understand grammar better, but they often feel less confident when speaking. Would you like to study abroad? Yes, I guess. I think studying abroad can give people better education, more independence, and a chance to experience a different culture. However, it can also be expensive and stressful, so people need to prepare well. What are the benefits of studying abroad? Studying abroad has many benefits. Students can improve their language skills, learn to live independently, and meet people from different backgrounds. It can also give them more opportunities for work in the future. What are the difficulties of studying abroad? The main difficult, uh, the main difficulties, the main difficulties are language barriers, homesickness, and high living cost. Students may also feel lonely because far they are far away from their family and friends. Um, that is why good preparations is very important. Do you think many young people want to study abroad? Yes, I think many young people want to study abroad because they believe it can give them better education and better career opportunities. Also, many young people want to experience a more independent lifestyle. Would you like to work in another country? Maybe, but it depends on the job and my family situation. Working abroad can offer better income and more opportunities, but it may also be stressful because of language barriers and cultural differences. Why do people move to another country for work? Many people move to another country for work because they want better salaries, more stable jobs, and a better quality of life. Some people also want to support their families by sending money back home. It is easy to work in another country. No, I don't think so. Working in another country can be challenging because people may face language problems. um, cultural differences and different workplace rules. They need time to adapt to the new environment. Do you think migration is common today? Yes, I think migration is quite common today. Many people move to other countries for study, work, marriage, or a better life. Because of globalization, 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 it's easier for people to travel and live abroad than the past. Do you miss your home country? Yes, sometimes. I miss my family, Vietnamese food, and familiar places in my hometown. However, I have lived in Thailand for many years, so Thailand also feels like a second home to me. What do you miss most about Vietnam? I miss my family and Vietnamese food the most. I also miss lively atmosphere in Vietnam, where people talk a lot and family um, talk a lot, and family relationships are very close. These things are very special to me. Would you like your children to know more about Vietnam? Yes, yes, definitely, yes, definitely. I want my children to know more about Vietnam because it's a part of their family background. Mm. I would like them to learn Vietnamese, is the Vietnamese food, and understand Vietnamese culture. I am Vietnamese, but I have lived in Thailand for many years. At first, living abroad was not easy, but because of the language and cultural differences. Living abroad helps me become more independent and open-minded. Language is very important because it makes daily life much easier. Many people move to another country for better salaries and a better quality of life. I miss my family, Vietnamese foods, and familiar places in my hometown. Thailand also feels like a second home to me.